Tetwa. Kaizer Chiefs have the ball back in their possession. This is Pule Modi. Sfiso Hlanti. Now Modi again. Taking on Phillips. And the ball across. Fended away by Vusi Sabia. Only as far as Pule Modi, as it's scooped in once again by Hlanti. Here's another that is back in the line. He played was October last year in a draw against TS Galaxy. And Mahango goes for it.
How close it was. Good technique, Mahango. Now, played attacks. I've seen him play right back. He plays centre back.
Oh, he had to stretch for that. Did Andile Charlie. And he presented an opportunity to Nkosipile Ngobo. Tried to take it on first time with Daniel Akpe off his line. And not able to make the kind of connection that he wanted.
How does that happen? Well, give credit to Chiefs. The pressure was on.
Yeah. A slightly loose pass from
That's
Sabia.
The press. There are two jerseys. He should have punished such mistakes. This sort of mistake.
So what can they do from the free kick? Delivered in by Ngobo. Touch off the heads of Ed Nielsen, and it's just wide of the mark.
Their chances. Drilled in. Tricky for defenders to deal with. To take a deflection along the way.
It's actually off the head of Phillips, yeah?
It does.
Alan does have. Comes from the school of Mamelodi Sundowns, of course. Ragativaviro threading it through. Too much on it. For Modi was making the run in behind. Have scored. That did look dangerous. Kaizer Chiefs have scored jointly the most headed goals in the league this season, along with Cape Town City. 42% of all of their goals have come from headers. Although skewed because of the fact that Mamelodi Sundowns have played far fewer games. But you do have to wonder why perhaps they haven't turned that into a few more attacking opportunities. As Sfiso Hlanti wins it back in a dangerous area. Nodded down by Keenan Phillips and then struck towards goal. Wide of the mark. Lifted forward for Modi. Tetras cross. Won't reach Frosler. Yusuf Mart cuts it out. Yusuf Mart! More than capable from outside the area. This time he's dragged his shot wide.
Don't talk about outside the area. Ponchan is watching this. Of course, this was not too far off, but left-footed. He's got back full of tricks, but at the same time, he could vary his play. He could go direct.
And they kept Brandon Truter as Gabadina Mahango lays it off. Perhaps he should have taken it on. Gets another chance. Oh, save from Fuma. Well, some calamitous defending creates an opportunity for Gabadina Mahango. The game continues here, and it is still Mahango up against Ed Nielsen. He's been able to get it clear. Fast and furious. And speaking of furious, Chiefs players incensed with the referee.
It's the duo of Mabasa, Mahango, causing what one of the SABC bosses would say, Rao Rao. That's problems for you, because they're so alert, they're so switched on. Both of them. Look at this.
It's an opportunity for him to have a huge performance against his former club. Here's Sfiso Hlanti. His cross all the way to the opposite flank where Frosler to Modi. Men waiting in the area. And that's really nicely defended. Hlanti. The fans not best pleased with that, but they're on the front foot once again here. Phillips has to turn it away for a corner kick.
And I understand why they're not pleased with that.
The previous corner was quite easily defended. Let's see what he can do here. That's a little better. They've looked to get it into those danger areas more quickly than their visitors have. And another opportunity here for Mtali. March of 2015. 1-0 win over Chiefs as coach of Maritzburg. He has an opportunity for Mango. He's dragged that woefully wide. So Mtali leaving it for Pailani. He's drilled it in. Keegan Allen got something. Who was to the left of him. We might get an opportunity to see what a good position he was in over here and how much space he was in. It's just outside of your picture on the left. Has his arms up, asking the question, why did you... To Phillips. Keenan Phillips taking on Schlanti. Decent ball in. Swallows both netted 8 goals against Swallows in the late 80s into the early 90s. Swallows leading scorer against Chiefs, Calvin Peterson, with 6 over the same period. Now an opportunity for Mtali. Good tackle from Mtetwa.
Train, listening to the radio, score a 5-4.
Oh, look at this for pace. Oh, needed to show more composure there. Rangachiva Vero was in space and open. Christian assured that their status would be saved, and then they continued to win. They put together a 4-game winning streak as Mori goes to Mori, saved by Akpe.
That's a player that's got an appetite, intelligence.
On his outside, he's now left a gaping hole on what is the left-hand flank for Kaizer Chiefs. Andila Jali's trying to fill it, but Yusuf Mart's been located. It's a mad scramble inside the 18-yard area of Swallows. Eventually, the whistle goes in their favor, and that could have gone horribly wrong for them.
In terms of the passing. Is he worried that his Chiefs is not scoring?
Zuma slipping it through nicely. Oh! Well, appreciating the pass to him was Michael Bella, who's turned it over. Bruce Vuma's goal.
Good 10. Well set up. Wrong, just needed to hit the target. Appreciates that supply.
Looking for what would just be his 8th clean sheets in the league. And what is his 28th league start for Kaizer Chiefs. Good header away by Given Simango. Hasn't earned minutes since May. In the previous campaign, yes, Yusuf Mark, the ball was given away cheaply. Oh, Mark with a good pass. It's been stuck away by Christian Sayile inside the final 10 minutes. Kaizer Chiefs take the lead. Dobsonville Stadium explodes.
It's the Tembisa branch who are showing their happiness. It is football made easy. Unselfish. On the left-hand side, when they win possession, he has been attempting to become the provider.